Hi, I'm Tiffany Ling, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create your own Jeopardy game using a free online template called JeopardyLabs. Instead of physically making a Jeopardy board or a PowerPoint, the general template is already set up for you. All you need is a question bank or a set of questions that you'd like to ask the students. Then you just go to the website, JeopardyLabs.com, and you'll be able to create a game board in a matter of minutes. So all you have to do is click on Create a Jeopardy game. Then you're going to create a password. This password will allow you to edit your template later. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my last name, Ling, and tech idea. Then I'm going to start building. So this is what the general template looks like. You can enter in a title. I usually use it for a test review, so I'm going to just write test review. Then I'm going to enter in the categories. For instance, sets of real numbers. So then you can click on any of these numbers. Generally, a 100-point question would be a simpler task than a 500-point, but really you can do it however you see fit. So if you click on one of these, for those of you that don't know, Jeopardy is a game show that presents clues in answer form, and the contestants have to phrase their responses in a form of a question. So in a typical Jeopardy game, I would type the answer here and the question on the right side. However, it's honestly quite confusing for students, so I don't really bother with that. I just type in the question on the left, something like where does the square root of 4 belong in the real number set? Or system. And on the right side, I would type the answer, natural numbers or counting numbers. Can't type today. And then I would hit continue or save, and that will give me my question. You can always go back and edit it again if you need to, but if not, then you can move on to the next one. So, just on a side note, it is free to create a template. All the templates that you create will be available to the public unless you have a membership, which I believe is $20 for a lifetime. But besides keeping your templates private, it actually allows you to add rows and columns. I found that 25 questions is more than enough for a 45-minute class. But if you do want to lessen it, you can always leave a column or row blank. I've done that before, and it doesn't really affect the game. Now that I've shown how to add in your questions, I'm going to actually switch to a template that I've already completed to show you the following steps. So this is what a completed template will look like. After you finish typing in everything, you can click the Save and Finish button on the top right-hand side. It'll take you to a page like this. So it says you're done, and if you want to go play the game, here is the link that you click on. You do want to bookmark this because it actually doesn't save it for you. You also want to bookmark it if you want to edit your template in the future. And if you do want to edit it, it will prompt you for the password you created at the beginning. And I'll show you that in a little bit. So this is what the template will look like once you click on it. You can click on how many teams you want to split up into your groups. I usually just leave it at 1, and I keep track of the points on the side by the whiteboard where everyone can see. But really that's up to you. So then you can go ahead and click start, and then you can start playing the game. So for this one, just to give you an idea of what it will look like, if I say compare an order, sets of real numbers, then it says, it'll show you the question, and then if you want to reveal the correct response, you can hit the space bar or click on that button, and under the dotted line will be your solution. And then if you do decide to have multiple teams, then you can add 100 points, or sometimes you can do negative as well. I usually don't do that. I actually have all the teams solve it, and they have to use a whiteboard to show me the answers. So that's why I don't usually use the point system on the bottom. Anywho, if you do actually happen to forget the password or the template, you can actually go back to Jeopardy, go back to the very beginning, and it will say find a Jeopardy game. So once you click on that, you will see a screen that looks like this, and you can type in, for instance, the one I made already was CBA review. So you can go ahead and click search, and it'll give you a long list of the ones. So if you do have a unique title for it, it might help when you're searching for things. I happen to know that this one is the one I created. So I'm going to click on that, and you'll be able to, if you do want to edit it, you'll need to type in that password. Now the good thing about it is you can pretend that it isn't yours, or that you forgot your password, and you can just go ahead and type in another password. So I can just type in and then clone and edit that template. So this is the same template that I had before, and now you'll be able to edit it. I usually use this for review lessons just to change things up a bit. I do have a paper copy of the questions for students to solve and record their answers first. And my students are always in groups, so they'll have a chance to actually discuss their solutions before we begin the game. And the goal is for students in all groups to be able to justify or explain their answers. And since they already understand the concept pretty well, it also makes for a better competition. Another great thing about JeopardyLabs is that even though it's accessible online, you can actually save the template to a flash drive, and by clicking the download link on your template. So once you finish it, it'll have this, and then when you open it up, it'll actually have edit, print, and download. So the print is for the actual link. So it's like a paper copy of the link. So you'll need to type that link in. Edit, I showed y'all before. And then download is the one that I was just talking about, where you won't need the internet to play. So whenever the internet is down, you'll still have a backup plan, and you won't really need to change up your lesson plans. So that's always great. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and we'll try it out sometime. Thank you.